Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Franklin. Johnson is out there with Horry. Then it's Stockton. And it's Pena in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, we've got Odom. Chauncey Billups out there with Kobe. Then it's Garnett, and it's Terry in at the 5 spot. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Warriors. The pass to Franklin. Here's Horry. To the middle. Here's Stockton. It's deflected. They retain possession. And good that time. Now here's Billups. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Now here's Odom. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
Here's Franklin, guarded by Kobe. A nice shot by Franklin.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Stockton against Billups. And no good. Stockton with the defensive effort. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. New Orleans moving it around. Trying to get open is Johnson. Stockton's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Kobe. He had 28 points in the win against Washington. Here's Billups. And there it is for him. Billups has got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the size Billups has at that point guard spot? Even when he gets hit, he's got the strength to play through the contact.
Stockton against Billups. Here's Franklin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Billups. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here is Stockton. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Horry. Lets it go from deep. Terry grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Garnett. Terry outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Odom. Garnett trying to break loose. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. 3-pointers. Stockton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Ori. The three. Trains the three-pointer.
And Ori is the textbook stretch four. A big man with range for days.
Phillips passes to Bryant. Passes to Odom. And the shot goes down.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Franklin. Garnett with the block. They recover it. Bucket is good. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Phillips against Stockton. Phillips, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. A nice shot by Franklin.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Los Angeles guys shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Stockton against Phillips. And Bryant kicks to Terry. The three from Phillips. He can't get that one. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And the pass to Stockton. Here is Ori. Franklin for 3. But they get it back. Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's just gritty effort there by Johnson. Superb at snagging those rebounds off the glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. New Orleans making a switch here. Los Angeles trails by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Page. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Franklin. Here's Page. Semenko, guarded by Odom. Passes it to Pena. Johnson down low. He's against Garnett. Just 4 to shoot. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Outside, Odom takes the 3. The shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And Johnson now top of the key. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Bryant with the bounce pass. Garnett. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Pelicans leading by 10. Franklin for 3. And the rebound goes to Odom. He kicks to Phillips. Back to Odom. Pelicans with the rebound.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defenses.
The Lakers have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Johnson. Morey is out there with Andre Miller. And it's Cannon in at the point guard.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he can't get the first one. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Los Angeles. Franklin's checked in for New Orleans. He hits the second from the line. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Phillips passes to Odom. There's the lob to the hoop.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Johnson's shot is off.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Miller outside. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For New Orleans, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Terry's checked in. And Johnson drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Garnett outside. Terry kicks it to Odom. Pass to Garnett. The fadeaway. Here's Terry, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And the Pelicans making a change here. Stockton's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Miller. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Good on the three-point shot.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Bryant passes to Billups. Terry outside. Kicks it to Kobe. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get John Stockton. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Both free throws good for Bryant. New Orleans leading by 5. Stockton outside. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Now Odom. He's got 5. And there's the pass to Bryant. And they double up Garnett. Bryant has the open look, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Larry Johnson.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Good on the bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Billups. And the rebound collected by Ori. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Semenko with the second effort, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Billups passes to Bryant. Outside Odom. Inside. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Billups. Here is Stockton. 5 points in the game. Pass to Franklin. Back to Stockton. Clock at 6. Fires it up. Franklin can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Miller surveying the floor. Here's Semenko. That shot is off. Nice D from Odom. Los Angeles trails by 5. And here's Kobe from the arc. And Franklin pulls it down. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Garnett. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Miller will bring it up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The shot, it's tipped. Now the Lakers on the break. Odom's running. Here's Phillips, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And let's check out the numbers for Bryant. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. Second in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. And Kobe throws it down hard.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Stockton, the shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Kobe against Stockton. Outside Odom. Offensive rebound. Here's Terry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Terry. And some changes here for the Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And it's tied up with that one. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Billups. D right on him. Nowitzki kicks to Billups. Nowitzki finds Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Five seconds left in the first half. Johnson with 1 on the clock. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
I'll be rocking this shit.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Larry Johnson.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Ryan is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then it's Odom, and it's Garnett, and it's Terry in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And for the Pelicans, Ori is out there with Johnson. Then it's Stockton, and it's Pena in at the 5. To the inside, and it's Terry that time on the assist by Garnett. Terry's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Stockton passes to Ori. Stockton with it. Johnson outside. Carries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man. Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
And both free throws good from Garnett. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Ori. Back to Stockton. Down low. Here's Franklin. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game. Billups against Stockton. Garnett outside. Back to Billups. Just 5 to shoot. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kevin Garnett.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
The pass to Pena. Here's Franklin. Stockton right side. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Double team on Billups. Right side, Odom. Pelicans pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Franklin. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Double team on Billups. Odom on the wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Odom's got 9.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Franklin. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Miller's checked in for Stockton. Here's Franklin, guarded by Kobe. Franklin, Terry grabs the board. Terry's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Franklin. Inside, here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Garnett. For New Orleans, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles trails by 3. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Garnett misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Rebound, Billups.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Kobe, the pass to Odom. The open shot, Kobe. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Franklin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Launches it. Rebounded by Odom. Odom's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Miller with the ball. Now Garnett defending. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Garnett the pass to Terry. Ball's knocked loose. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Garnett, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Lamar Odom. So he comes up empty, missing both. Los Angeles trails by 5. Kobe with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Terry outside. Bryant drives in, and Garnett misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Franklin. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in. Here's Page. He's got 5. Passes it to Cannon. Garnett comes over to help. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Kobe against Miller. And the pass to Page. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 5. Garnett with the block. Bryant looking over the floor. That ties it up. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter. And here are the Pelicans now. On the wing, Miller. Now the dish to Johnson. Pass to Pena. 6 to shoot. Trying to get open is Johnson. But they recover it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, then on Sunday.
And that game against Houston, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Miller penetrating. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. That puts them in the lead. Nowitzki's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Pulls up on the wing. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Both teams will make substitutions. Stockton from outside. And the 3 ball is good. Stockton's got 13.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And there's the feed to Nowitzki. And the officials call a traveling violation. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
On the wing, Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to LaFrance. Shoots the 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And that one's good by Garnett.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Page. 5 points in the game. Cannon, guarded by Garnett. Here's Pena. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Count it. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And here's Stockton. Here's Johnson. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Billups. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Nowitzki is out there with Odom. And there's Bryant. And there's Chauncey Billups. And it's LaFrance in its center.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Cannon passes to Stockton. To the left side wing. The shot by Ori, no good. Lakers leading by 3. To the inside, Billups. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Passes it to Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nowitzki's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Billups passes to Bryant. No good on the 3. New Orleans trails by 5. Stockton outside. A floater. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Kobe. They double-team Kobe. Nowitzki kicks to Kobe. Now the pass to LaFrance. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Odom, no good.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
It's stolen by Odom. On the wing, Bryant. Fires from deep. Rebound by Johnson. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. New Orleans trails by 5. Stockton passes to Cannon. Back to Stockton. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Ori. Fires for 3.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. Los Angeles making a switch here. Terry's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Franklin's checked in. So he gets them both. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside, Kobe. Bryant is doubled. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now here's Bryant. Outside Phillips. Here's Odom. Off target with his 3. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. A nice shot by Franklin.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Outside Bryant. And there's Phillips. That's good on the assist by Bryant. Phillips has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Stockton against Phillips. To the middle, here's Johnson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Johnson's got 34 points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Double team on Phillips. He kicks it to Kobe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Kobe's got 20 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Pass to Franklin. The 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nowitzki left side. Back to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Stockton passes to Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. He doesn't get the second one.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
The drive by Bryant. Great D that time from Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Down low and stolen by Phillips. And here we go. Here's Odom. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Pelicans with possession here. A 2-point game. To the inside. And stolen by Nowitzki. And here's the fast break. Odom leading the way, and Bryant slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the basket by Johnson.
Timeout.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called the Lakers. We've seen Larry Johnson really having a great game.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.